What's up everyone, Titanium Suckle here today, and today I'm gonna just discuss about the first two episodes of Master of the Mountain Season 13, give a quick review and just my thoughts of the episode. So for starters, I'm gonna start off with episode 2 because not a lot happened in that episode. We got introduced to Princess Vania. I thought that was pretty cool. We got introduced to the palace and everything, the characters. Overall, solid episode. Cole gets captured. Cole gets captured. Not a lot, again. We get to see a little bit of chemistry between Vania and Cole, and then we get to see the chemistry between Lloyd, Vania, and Cole. Lloyd is a bit skeptical on Vania because of his experience with princesses, and he's trying to warn Cole. I think that's perfect, and that's in character of Lloyd. He's not over Harumi entirely, especially after what we saw in Prime Empire when he had to versus her, which kind of did suck for Lloyd. But there's nothing much he could do. But hopefully Lloyd is wrong, and Cole and Vania have something going there. But yeah, I thought that was just a nice attention to detail for Lloyd. Overall, solid episode. I definitely give it a thumbs up. And now, episode 1. I thought it was also a solid episode. Thumbs up for me. Everything about the episode was good. There's not a lot to complain about in this episode, at least. I like how they introduced us to the season again. You know, Cole playing video games, being lazy, but the rest of the ninja are, active and doing chores in the monastery. Definitely awesome. A lot of people have been semi-complaining about how new seasons would come out and disregard the previous seasons, and this season just threw that out the window because they literally mentioned Asphira, Neverrealm, and Prime Empire, which is just amazing to me. I really like that. It just shows that the writers do care. Lloyd even goes on to mention the Teapot of Tehran. Now that we've seen it 3 times in a row, we've seen the Teapot of Tehran. We've seen Clutch Powers with the Teapot of Tehran. Lloyd has mentioned the Teapot of Tehran. I really think they're setting up something for maybe next season, maybe not. But I really hope it's actually next season because I think bringing back this villain, which is Nauticon, back for the 10-year anniversary would be good. Or they could bring back Garmadon or Pythor. Lloyd does go on to mention both Garmadon and Pythor. So that could also be a 10-year anniversary villain. Or the 10-year anniversary villain could be just a new villain. Who knows? But I'm excited to see what's in store. So it was really cool to hear all these characters again. One of my minor nitpicks with this episode, though, is the fact that Misako returned. I do not mind Misako returning. It's the fact that we haven't seen Misako for 2 seasons. Like, not even just a small cameo in these previous 2 seasons, but she's just back out of nowhere. And I don't mind characters disappearing and then reappearing. What I do not like, though, is not giving a reason as to why that character disappeared in the first place. Like, where have you been? Like, just a simple, I've been studying in the library for a bit, or I've been doing my own thing. I've been moving around, just like, Kai and Nia's parents. They disappeared. We haven't gotten the in-canon version of why they haven't been shown up, but, like, they don't live with the ninja. So, like, there's already explanation number 1. Jay's parents, they don't live with the ninja. They don't have to be in every single episode. But Misako lives with the ninja, and to not have her at least, standing next to Wu or just sitting in a room, it's bothersome. Like, why not show her character and then just bring her up out of nowhere? But it's fine, whatever. I just would like some explanation as to where she was. At this point we're not going to get the explanation, but like, you can't just drop a character and then bring the character back unless it's like the Elemental Masters or something like that. Like, you just can't with Misako. Another thing I really liked that this episode tackled was Wu feeling his age, quote unquote. I think that's just a really good way to take Wu's character. At this point, Wu really does feel like he isn't needed anymore. And a lot of the fans, maybe not a lot, but I personally think that Wu's time here in the show is like whittling down. There really isn't much need for Wu anymore. As much as I like Wu as a character, he just really isn't needed that much anymore. We already got Master Lloyd. He is technically a master now, and he should be the next master over Wu. Wu does mention how the past few times the ninja have to have saved Ninjago, they did fine without Wu. And at this point, I think Wu should actually now finally retire. Unlike in Season 5 where they say he was going to retire, but he did not end up retiring, which I kind of think was dumb. Like, at this point, Wu has done his part. And I hope they do something with this. They could either revive this character and actually have him be an active member of the team, which I'm not against, but if they do, they better do it right. Or they should retire Wu for good. Either he finally gets to open up his teapot shop, his tea shop like in Season 5, but actually retire and be a reoccurring character, just like Jay's parents. Like, he doesn't have to be living with the ninja anymore. But I mean, then what was the whole point of bringing back the monastery, But I guess that's other like stuff to worry about. But I think Wu's time, he should just retire, or Wu should just make a sacrifice at some point. Either one works, whether Wu sacrifices himself for the ninja's safety, or if he just retires and does whatever the heck he wants to. Either one works. And last bit, the bounty. I mean, they really gotta just stop introducing new bounties. I don't mind getting new bounty sets, but in the show, canonically, it just doesn't make sense. Ninja goes bounty, 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 and every bounty literally gets destroyed. So, I guess minor nitpicks, like stop with the bounties, stop with characters popping up and then disappearing, popping up, disappearing. And yeah, overall, really solid episodes though, and those were just some thoughts I had. I know that the reactions are just reactions, and you don't really get to see more of my thoughts of each episode, so I'm going to start doing that every 2 episodes. So once episode 4 comes out, I'll do another one of these videos. And so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Look forward to more reactions, look forward to more of my thoughts and maybe reviews. Not so much reviews, but more just thoughts. And with that said, I'll see you on the next one. Taco out.